What up, what up, what up? Peace and love, black people. It's your boy Warhead as usual. Listen, so I was having a discussion with a buddy of mine who's, well, first of all, let me start with this. Let me preface what I'm getting ready to say with this. I mean, no disrespect to any active or non-active, retired, passed on, member of any form or any faction of the United States military. No disrespect. I love you. I salute you. Your bravery is to be commended. Right? Now, I was speaking with one of my friends who's a retired, I believe he was in the Army. He was in the Marines. I take that back. I believe I know he did see some active duty. I don't know what he did in the last war. I believe it was the Gulf War. I don't know the difference between Gulf and Desert Storm, whatever. But he made this statement, and I called him on it, and it sort of got under his skin, and I want to explain it. He said that I fought for our country. Two things wrong with that statement right there. And it's a shame that you hear so many black people who served in the military who say this. And like I say, I mean no disrespect to these people. My own father served, and I respect him, love him, and honor him more than anything and anybody else that's been in the military. So if I can say these things and hold true to my conviction, knowing I have to face that man, everybody else is irrelevant because he served. And if I don't offend him, then everybody else is irrelevant. So fuck you. The truth of the matter, and I've never heard him say this. My friend, like I said, he said he fought for our country. Two things wrong with that. One, it's not our country. It's never been our country. Two, you didn't fight for it. Well, you fought for it, but you didn't fight for, like they always say, the freedom or to protect this country. No, you did not. The facts show that those wars, all that bullshit, weapons of mass destruction, planes into building, all that has been debunked and proven to be a lie. And it was nothing but the catalyst America used to go their bloodthirsty ass over into another country, because this is the history of America. And these are facts. America, this country, and this is how they came to obtain this country. America and Americans go to places and they kill the indigenous people and they rape and pillage and they steal the land and they take control over that country's natural resources. Look at Africa and look at every place. Look at the Middle East where America went. They got control of all the fucking opium fields in Afghanistan now. They got control over land in Iraq. They got control over oil fields. And you're going to have certain people that's going to lie about this. Fuck them. These are facts. They have control over land. They have control over oil fields. They have control over all the resources. They have control over all the resources of that land, of these countries, right? Then they go and they impose their fake democracy. They impose their fake democracy on different countries and nations. They ain't even got their shit together over here, and they go in other places trying to tell them what they're doing is wrong and what to do things like over here. Stupid as hell. But back to the subject. I would say the last time this country, or I can't even remember a time, a war, that this country was really under attack. You know what I mean? You want to go back to the Revolutionary War, whatever the fuck that was about. I don't give a fuck. I learned it in school like you guys. I don't give a fuck. Or the last World War. where Japan attacked the boats in Pearl Harbor, or where they attacked Pearl Harbor. That was the last time. Saddam Hussein didn't so much as pop a firecracker in the direction of America. The whole Osama bin Laden thing, who knows? It could. If I had to guess, if I had to bet, going off the history of lying-ass America, I would say that was a lie as well. The whole Al-Qaeda and the Taliban and chasing them through the mountains of Afghanistan and Pakistan and all that shit, bunch of smoke and fucking mirrors. It was all a setup to get America's military into the Middle East to take control over people's land and their natural resources, more specifically, oil and gold. They want all that shit. America is a bloodthirsty, greedy-ass country. The soldiers using these wars, let me give you some hot soup and some facts that you know, but you refuse to say it because you want to be considered a great American war hero instead of what you are, which is a great American pawn. You were nothing but a pawn in the game. Yeah, you were duped, and we get it. The whole world was duped. But this many years later, you're going to have to be intelligent, you're going to have to be smart, and you're going to have to be honest and tell the truth that you did not fight for this fucking country's freedom. It was not under attack. Our liberty, our freedom, it was not under a fucking attack. Stop the lying. You went over there and you helped America obtain illegally and wickedly and evilly, as they always do and always has done and will do until somebody drops a bomb dead smack in the middle of this motherfucker. They're gonna keep doing it. All you did was help them obtain other people's shit by force. What you did is the equivalent to what gangs use little gangbangers for. They want so-and-so block. They want so-and-so territory. They send the gangbangers out, go do a drive-by, go kill them, go terrorize this block or this neighborhood until we move in and we take over. That's what the fuck you did in Iraq and Afghanistan. And you know it. So stop lying. Stop lying. The facts are there. You're going around telling everybody, let's this dude, I fought for the country. Hey bro, I fought for our freedom. I shouldn't be shit telling me I shouldn't be saying what I say about this fuck ass country. I lay facts, nigga. Not no emotion, because you were foolish and went over there and killed fucking people for no fucking reason. Men, women, and children. Because America told you Saddam Hussein got guns and he getting ready to attack us. So we're going to do a preemptive strike and we're going to stop all that. The fuck y'all lying ass out of here. Saddam Hussein, and I ain't never served a motherfucking day in nobody's military. And I double dare any motherfucker that ain't got 20 goddamn stars and stripes, that ain't got a general's motherfucking salary, that ain't living somewhere up on a motherfucking mountain. I dare any one of you low-ranking ass niggas. I don't care where you live at. I don't give a fuck if they called you major, sergeant, captain, any one of you niggas to try to tell me I'm wrong, because you don't know what mission your ass was on. Because if you're foolish enough to sit here and say you fought for this country, I'll light your ass up with some facts, because you didn't. Tell me one motherfucking bullet that flied over here. Tell me one motherfucker that came over here and did some shit to threaten us. Our fucking freedom, our liberty, our fucking land wasn't threatened. And here I go saying that foolish shit. Hours. Ain't shit about this. Hours. 65 years ago, black man, you couldn't sit in a certain seat on the bus. 65 years ago, black man, you couldn't drink on a certain water fountain. 65 years ago, black man, you couldn't be in certain neighborhoods and communities when the lights went out. 65 years ago, black man, they were trying to deny you education in certain schools. 65 years ago, black man, they were lynching you, hanging you in fucking trees, burning crosses in your fucking yard, terrorizing you for just trying to be. And here you are, 65 years later, talking about I'm proud to be an American. It takes 65 years to make a stupid motherfucker. Your ancestors. You got people still in jail today for fighting for your civil rights. Still in jail from the goddamn 60s. Still in jail. Don't know when they getting out. Don't know what they charged with. And niggas sitting here talking about they proud. What are you proud of? The blood of your fucking people being spilled? Or you spilling people's blood the same way they did your people? You fool. There is no pride in this country. There is no greatness in this country. It has never been great, and it never will be until somebody burn it to the ground. Much hell they keep up all over the world. You killing men, women, and children. Everywhere you go. You got a fucking pot-belly, nasty, womanizing, racist as a fucking president. And we're proud black Americans. Foolishness. Foolishness. You didn't fight for no fucking freedom of ours. Prove it. Give us facts. Y'all so heavy on facts. Give us your orders. Show us those goddamn papers where it said you're fighting for the freedom of these people. But what we can show you is oil fields in the Middle East controlled by American interests now. What we can show you is motherfucking towns and country with more American soldier and military presence than their own. What we can show you is American government and their democracy and all that shit being set up in these countries. That's what we can show you. Those are the facts. Stop with the foolishness, the fairy tales. Get your head out your ass. You were paid you were compensated a small percentage, a dot compared to the billions that this country is making because of those fucking wars. Everybody knows in 2019, and if you were in the military and you don't know war is business, then you are a bigger fucking fool than you fucking know. War is business. That's why all these fucking towns and cities that were tore up, they're now being rebuilt by companies from America. Have more contracts to rebuild these places than the fucking companies that were already over there. These are facts. So the next time you open your big ass, dumb ass mouth about motherfucking I love America, my country, I fought for it, so and so, think twice. Because I'm gonna put it out there, the real truth. And every time a motherfucker like y'all open y'all mouth lying, I hope a motherfucker call you out. You ain't no goddamn war hero. You a war pawn. Period.